Yo, so Monique went on the Club Shay Shay podcast. She got to talking about Kevin Hart and how he basically was trying to reach out to her and help her out. But then some people had a problem with that and shut it down. So let's check it out. It's kind of interesting.
Now, you know when Cat Williams said gatekeepers?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, I do his podcast.
Yes.
And I want y'all to re-listen to the podcast so you can hear it for yourself. When he first comes on, he says, "You're like my mother. You're like my aunt. You're like my sister." Okay? Then we do the podcast. We speak about the Tyler Perry situation. Oprah Winfrey, he said, "I don't really know Oprah, but I'm going to reach out to Tyler." I appreciate that. Kevin kept his word. He reached out to Tyler Perry. Kevin Hart called me back about maybe a week or so later. He said, "Mo, I talked to Tyler. He said he don't want to revisit it." He said, "But I tell you what, let's move past that, Mo. Let's just move past that and let's just do great things. So whatever
That's what Kevin said.
I want you to hear me, Kevin Hart. Let's move past that, Mo. Let's do some great things together. Don't even worry about it. Whatever y'all want to do, I will partner with you. I'll executive produce with you. You just let me know what you want to do."
Now, there's completely nothing wrong with that, right? You know, Kevin Hart had good intentions. He was all in. It was like, "Yo, Monique, I'm down." He didn't say we black folk, but he kind of gave that we black folk energy. We got to stick together. You know what I'm saying? Now, what happens past that is what really kind of trips things up a little bit.
Now, let me say that before we go any further, because I want to make sure I give Kevin Hart his proper credit. When my family was up against the wall, Kevin Hart wrote us a check and said, "Here you go." We're forever grateful for that. When we were able to give it back, we said, "Brother, we appreciate you," with some interest on top, because I don't ever want nobody to think
Feel like they
me and my
gave up.
husband. So I want to make sure I put that out there. That brother really helped us out when we needed to be helped out. Then when he came back with, "I got you," I didn't ask Kevin Hart to do anything. He said, "I'll executive produce, I'll partner with you." I said, "Good shit, Kevin," because we're in a deal with Endemol, and we're trying to get our talk show back. Mo, whatever it is, I got you. Now, Kevin Hart is one of the biggest entertainers right now in the world, right?
Correct.
And was then. We got off the phone with Kevin Hart. We called Endemol immediately and said, Kevin Hart said, whatever we want to do, he got us. He's going to partner, executive produce. They was like, "Oh, this is incredible," because when you put Kevin Hart's name on it, you already know what it is.
Correct.
2 weeks go by. We get a call from Endemol. Endemol says, "We just got a call from Kevin Hart's manager, Dave Becky." And Dave Becky said, "Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Monique. So whatever she told y'all, he doesn't want to do anything with her, nothing. You know, he doesn't want any kind of relationship with Monique."
So what changed between the 2 weeks and and plus he gave you a check, you gave the money back, then said he would partner with you, executive produce, whatever you need, Mo, hey, we got you. So what transpired, or what do you think transpired between then, that 2 week period?
Well, soon as we got off the phone and they told us what Kevin's manager, David Becky, said, I called Kevin Hart immediately. I said, "Hey, baby, we just got off the phone with Endemol, and they said Dave Becky called them up and said, you don't want anything to do with me." He said, "Mo, that's a miscommunication. I can tell you right now." I said, "Wait a minute. Are you okay, though, with this white man calling them up? Getting in between our relationship after something you said?" He said, "Mo, that's a miscommunication, and we're going to talk Tuesday. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you right now, it's a miscommunication." That was 2 years ago. If you talk to him, I talk to him. I've never talked back to Kevin Hart again.
And so what's so messed up about this is that his intentions were good, right? You can clearly tell he was on her side. But I guess it's some powers that be that have a higher level of authority over his own intentions. I guess that's what it is over there, you know? You know, I used to want to be involved in Hollywood, and things happened where I didn't. You know, my own decisions and stuff like that. But I'm like, damn, is it really worth going over there? It's so much weird stuff going on. So much. It's like you can't even be yourself to some extent.
We're faced with when you allow somebody to come in between a relationship with a woman that you said, "I'm like your mother. You said I'm like these things. I didn't ask you for that."
So yeah, it's incredibly tore up what happened with Monique and Kevin Hart. Yeah, I want to make sure I give Kevin Hart his props. He did seem like he was trying to do the right thing. Unfortunately, sometimes doing the right thing is not what the powers that be over there in that group are for. It's about what's going to make the most money or whatever, and I don't know. There's another video I want to do in the near future. It's sort of a discussion type of thing, but it'll just be talking about stuff like this. So yeah, if you enjoy this content, feel free to express yourself by the many means available on this page. Crazy situation. Yeah, it's about to get wild, y'all. It really is. It's 2024 is kicking off, and it's crazy. Who is gonna be on Club Shay Shay in March? You know what I'm saying? It's been January. It was Cat Williams. He blew up the internet. February is Monique. Who's number 3? Who's in March? Who's who's gonna kick off March of 2024? Steve Harvey. Is it gonna be Said? DL Hughley. I think he's the only one that hasn't been on there yet, but he's talking about it's like a lot of drama. So, and I think he kind of said some negative stuff about Shay Shay. So I kind of doubt that's gonna happen, but that would be interesting. That I feel like that would kind of do some numbers too. Either either DL, Steve Harvey, really any of the big comedians, DL, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, they would really do some major stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some major numbers. It would be some drama, and I'm sure that would light up the internet. But yeah, let me know what you think, and have a good one.